I want to talk to you about Proposable, and Proposable is actually a proposal management software. The question is, should you get it this year or not? So here's a presentation I want you to really pay attention to. When you think about Proposable, think about a proposal management software designed to actually help all kinds of functionalities in terms of proposal, in terms of DDQ, SOW, RFP, RFI, RFQ, you name it. And basically, this solution is designed for small to large size businesses across various industries. Okay, it's actually offered as a cloud-based SaaS solution, accessible from any desktop or mobile device with an internet connection. And what we love about Proposable is that the software actually streamlines the proposal creation and approval process with features like customizable templates, collaboration tools, and analytics for tracking proposal performance. Okay, the company is pretty recent. I mean, they actually started about they started in 2016. So but they got better during COVID. I mean, they took the COVID sort of interlude to improve their processes. They're based in California, and Proposable aims to help sales teams create high quality proposals faster. So that's kind of that's really the ethos of Proposable. And Proposable is accessible on Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android devices. They offer online chat, email, and phone support during business hours. That's 8 to 8 Pacific. And they have video tutorials. That's kind of good. And we love that a lot. So overall, think about Proposable as a proposal generator and manager that streamlines the proposal creation and approval for sales teams. Okay, so that's kind of cool. And a long story short, even though they're kind of recent on the scene, they're kicking ass like crazy. I mean they actually streamline the proposal management process, and they also ensure proper accountability vis-a-vis your team members. So that's really good. So approved and signed proposals are then delivered once after review. They're delivered to existing or future customers via a custom web link or as a PDF file. So that's kind of good in terms of flexibility and security. I want to talk to you now about the differentiators. So when you think about proposal management software, I want you to really picture yourself, your business, or your freelance business as an opportunity to actually connect more with clients. Okay, so the first differentiator comes from that. Your ability to actually differentiate yourself, your ability to stand out from a very crowded market. So in terms of market differentiator, you have collaboration tools like comments and task assignments, and those can streamline teamwork and proposals. Why? Because basically, in a post-COVID environment, a lot of companies have team members working from multiple geographies. And so that ability to have collaboration tools can instill a greater level of collaborative optimization within your work streams. Okay. And what happens here is that sales teams can work together on proposals more efficiently instead of emailing versions back and forth. And if you have multiple proposals to work on, those back and forth emails can cost a lot of time, money, and resources, and you don't want that. Another market differentiator that we love with Proposable is the set of customizable proposal templates that will match the company branding. So that's kind of good because it helps you when it comes to personalization. It helps you when it comes to offering a unique and different version of proposals within the market. So the benefits are like very, very varied. For example, proposals perfectly align to company brand standards for a polished professional look. And that's what you want. Remember, first impressions always count. And so you want your prospect, your lead, your customer to really have a good first impression about your business right off the bat. Another market differentiator is actually the set of analytics that provide insights on historical proposal performance. And so that's kind of cool because sales teams can optimize future proposals based on hard data instead of guesses, right? They can actually take advantage of this business intelligence and see what works, what doesn't work, and tweak things accordingly for future proposals. And that's kind of cool. And that's how you actually can scale your revenue generation process. Let's talk about the features here. When you think about Proposable, what kind of features can you expect? Well, we think the key capabilities of Proposable include customizable templates, collaboration tools, approvals, workflow, and analytics. This tool integrates with CRMs like Salesforce and Marketo, as well as document creation tools like Microsoft Word. And Proposable focuses specifically on streamlining the proposal process for sales teams. Even if you are a freelancer, even if you are a digital marketing agency, you will still love Proposable. And so that's kind of cool. And now, one thing for sure, other solutions in this market offer more general document creation features. Okay. Now let's talk about the specific modules and features. So you have customizable templates with sections, images, branding, commenting and task assignments for team collaboration. You have automated version control, so that's really good. You have approval workflow with customizable routing rules, analytics on historical proposal performance, CRM integrations to sync customer data, and you also have Microsoft Word integration to import and export documents. So you have a lot of possibilities there, okay? And so basically, Proposable stands out with best-in-class collaboration capabilities optimized for sales teams working on proposals. The automated workflow and approvals also help sales teams create compliant, high-quality proposals much faster. So that's really good. So in terms of capabilities, I want you to think about Proposable as a tool that gives you a real-time refresh of sales dashboard. You have a quick proposal creation process, a quick proposal generation process also, electronic signature support, approval workflow, team collaboration. So team collaboration is really important in terms of instilling a layer of, let's say, a partnership within your team members. You have sales activities and analytics. You have sales event alerts, flexible estimates. You have sales content organization, and you have department and team reports. So you have a large constellation of features to really think about there. Let's talk about the value added here. So when you think about Proposable proposal management software, what type of value added can you actually envision? Well, you have editable templates, you have advanced proposal collaboration, simplified approval workflow, flexible document library. Delivery rather, not library, delivery, flexible document delivery. And you also have real-time activity monitoring. So when we talk about editable templates, what we love about Proposable is that you have basically a wide variety of editable templates. So Proposable actually revolutionizes how sales teams approach the proposal creation process. This is because the tool has customizable templates at the ready to get any sales rep started. This cuts down minutes from the generation stage, thus accelerating the workflow. When you think about it, that's really important, especially if we are multiplying one workflow to, let's say, by 100 or 1,000. You have advanced proposal collaboration. So before sending proposals for approval, users can choose to invite team members to view their generated document. Colleagues can even leave remarks about the proposal in the integrated commenting section. As a result, what happens here is that your sales reps can be confident about their wording and their estimates before sending the proposals for approval. And with Proposable, you can determine whose proposals and which documents needs review and approval before they are sent to clients. This ensures, when you think about it, that only critical documents are sent to managers to accelerate the pipeline further. And moreover, this simplifies the approval process to ensure that in the end, no bottlenecks occur. And that's really critical too. And what about flexible document delivery? Well, paper proposals are mostly outdated, as most people prefer receiving such documents via email. Not only is this efficient, but it is also a time and money saving approach. This is why Proposable can convert them into web files or PDFs. For the former, the solution generates a custom link that you can send to clients. This then allows them to view the proposal on their web browser. Meanwhile, PDFs can be sent to a client's email or can be printed out and delivered physically. You also have real-time activity monitoring. So all proposal activities are monitored and can be tracked from an intuitive dashboard. So from here, You can also see when prospects view your proposals, so you can schedule follow-ups. As such, you can keep the customer journey going to increase your chances to convert leads into paying clients. Let's talk about the benefits here. When we think about proposal management software, what kind of benefits can you actually think about? Well, Proposable makes it faster, way faster and easier for sales teams to create customized, compliant proposals. Features like templates, collaboration, and workflow automation simplify and streamline the proposal process. This helps sales team reduce human errors, close deals faster, and ultimately win more business with less effort. What about pricing? I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is the pricing for Proposable as of the date of this show. So you have the solo, the team, and the enterprise. So the solo, they're charging you $19 per user per month. And the team, they're charging you $39 per user per month. And the enterprise, they're charging you more than $500. Okay. But of course, you have to actually contact Proposable to have a more like a better idea. And it's one of those things where you have to really understand. When we're talking about Proposable, we are speaking about your ability to actually get things done a lot faster. And so basically, you have volume discounts available. So if you're thinking about calling Proposable, just remember that volume discounts are available. The total cost of ownership comes down to the number of active users and desired functionality. So that's the features. So for a 10-person sales team with mostly basic needs, cost will be around $3,000 per year. Okay, so that's just the kind of pricing I want you to really envision when you contact Proposable. So $39 per user per month, $500 per 10 users per month. Okay, but again, one thing you want to do for sure, you want to contact Proposable, but you want to also take advantage of the free trial. The free trial will actually acclimate you to the tool, will actually familiarize you with the tool and see whether or not the tool can actually work with your existing work streams. That's very important because the last thing you want is to actually get a tool that doesn't fit with your existing tech stack. You got to have this sort of scalability, but also this optimization. Okay, that's really important, especially in the long run. So if you're a solo, if you only send a few proposals every month, go with the solo plan. This will set you back $19 per month. If you are a team that sends a high volume of proposals every month, go with the team plan. And if you need more flexibility in terms of proposal management, proposal review, proposal generation, and you are an enterprise, go with the enterprise plan. That's for sure. So let me talk to you about the pros and cons here. When we think about proposal management software, I want to first talk to you about the advantages, and then I'll speak about the disadvantages. So the advantages, you have a user-friendly interface, so that's really good. We love that. So the intuitive drag and drop editor makes it very easy for non-technical users to create proposals quickly without coding skills. So you don't have to have a PhD in coding or programming to use Proposable, okay? That's for sure. You also have real-time collaboration. So built-in tools like comments and task assignments let you and your teams efficiently work together on proposals. You have brand consistency. So customizable templates allow proposals to perfectly match company branding standards. You also have process automation. So workflows and rules engine automate manual steps like approvals and version control. And you also have performance analytics. So insights on historical proposals help sales teams continuously optimize and improve. So that's kind of cool in terms of flexibility. You love that aspect of things, that's for sure. So what are the disadvantages here? So I just showed you a non-exhaustive list, of course, of the advantages. Now let's talk about the disadvantages. So what are proposable disadvantages? Well, you may have a steep learning curve. So some advanced customization features can be overly complex for basic users. You also have limited integrations. So integration capabilities lag behind some competing solutions. So that's an important element, especially if your current tech stack is already varied, already diverse, already deep. You also have a narrow focus. So Proposable specializes in proposal management. So the tool lacks broader document creation tools. You may have occasional performance issues. So some customers report slow load times during peak usage periods, and you also have a high entry cost rather. So premium plans can get expensive for smaller teams and budgets. Let's talk about the suitability here. So the big question is, should you get Proposable? Is Proposable for you? It really depends. One thing for sure, Proposable is worth it. Proposable is safe. Proposable is actually is legit. That's for sure. The company has been in business for a couple of years now, and so whether or not the Proposable is for you, that will depend on a couple of things: the number of users you have, the number of proposals that you send every single month. Okay, the level of activity that you have. In other words, the velocity of your proposal processes. So for sales and marketing teams overwhelmed with inefficient proposal creation and approval processes, Proposable offers a purpose-built solution to actually streamline collaboration and brand consistency. While no software meets every need, Proposable excels at core proposal management capabilities like templates, for instance, workflow, and analytics. So ultimately, and this is an important element to think about, the best fit for your business, whether it is Proposable or Indie or PandaDoc or Better Proposals, the best fit will depend on your specific requirements and budget. So it's important to really think about what works for you and how your team actually handles proposal management and proposal review. And also, you have to think about your geography. What kinds of proposals do you send? If you are in the states and you only focus on the state, do you focus on your own state or the whole nation, like the 50 states? And if you are overseas, do you cover an international audience? In other words, do you send proposals to clients in multiple countries? What about the language? Or do you send proposals only in English, or do you send proposals in other languages? So that's important. So that diversity of clientele, that diversity of leads, that diversity of focus, operational focus, is going to really is going to impact a lot whether or not you should go with Proposable or another software. But please don't forget that there are actually discounts if you choose to pay on an annual basis as opposed to a monthly basis. So you always have the capability there, if your budget so allows, to always pay annually as opposed to quarterly or even monthly. In closing, in today's conversation, I spoke to you about Proposable, and I gave you a presentation, the differentiators, the features, the value added, the benefits, the pricing, the pros and cons, the suitability, and now in closing. Thank you so much. God bless you. I see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.